Hey, welcome. I'm Kare, and this is episode 2 of All the Mons. If you want to watch this live, be sure to check out my Twitch in the description below. So, the fifth Pokemon we catch in this game is a literal shiny Pokemon that has a 1 in 8,000 chance of spawning. This was an unbelievably lucky catch, and again, it only took me one Pokeball. Life. Well, welcome the new addition to the team, guys. The ugliest Pokemon to ever exist in the shiny version. Another important thing to mention about this mod pack is the quest lines. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of quests that we can complete, and all of them come with their own rewards. We waited until now to claim the quests because we finally have a decent storage system to hold everything, but we still got a lot of items. It is finally time to upgrade our storage system to a much better early game option. The Ars Nouveau Magic mod offers a storage solution that is not too complicated to get going and is honestly one of the cooler storage options in the game. First, we need to farm up source gems, which all it takes is lapis or amethyst in an imbuement chamber, and imbuement chambers are crafted with gold and Ars Nouveau planks, so they're items we pretty much had lying around already. Then, we need to craft a Tablet of Awakening and a Book and Quill. We found Book and Quills while exploring the world, so luckily that's also already been taken care of. And now, we can craft some Arcane Pedestals and a Ritual Brazier. In total, we're going to need 9 pedestals, 8 for later use, and 1 to craft the Ritual Brazier. The arcane pedestals will allow us to craft items specifically in an enchanting apparatus. The ritual brazier will almost hardly be used, but it's necessary to craft the first storage item on our list. The brazier is also a simple crafting recipe, just needing the gold, Ars Nouveau planks, and source gems. With the ritual brazier, we're going to place the Tablet of Awakening inside, and get our book and quill so we can throw it on top. Once we do this and right-click on the Ritual Brazier, that's when the magic happens and a Bookworm charm will pop out. So next we're going to craft an Arcane Core and an Enchanting Apparatus so we can craft the Storage Lectern. Once we place the last item in the Enchanting Apparatus, more magic happens, the apparatus spins around so you know it's working, and then the Storage Lectern can be grabbed. Oh. Oh, we did it! There's our storage lectern. After placing the lectern, we can then use the bookworm charm on it. The final piece is using a Dominion wand to connect our chest to our lectern. This needs to be crafted in the enchanting apparatus as well. Down like right there. And stick. And now this wand is going to let us connect it. You should add walls since you already have a door, but I have a door. Why would I need walls? The door does enough. Who's going to come in through the side when there's a door? Once we have this wand, we right-click on our chest and then our lectern, and boom! We have a fully set up storage that can hold almost everything we need for now. Since we now have a decent early game storage setup, we need to get back to collecting resources. This time, however, we are going to go to the mining dimension, using this teleport pad that we're crafting right now. We grinded for all the Modium ingots really early on, just so we can go to mining in this dimension instead, and I think you'll see why real soon. So the mining dimension is a super flat world that mobs don't spawn in. It is honestly the perfect place to go mining in peace, even though it can feel a little eerie just looking around at first. We dug out a staircase down, and our goal is to collect as many ores as humanly possible. This includes coal, iron, copper, gold, diamonds, and pretty much any ores we see. You might notice that I pass up on some of the ores, and that's because there's a lot of decorative ores that you don't actually need for crafting. We might come back in the future to get decorative blocks, but for now, the only thing we need is resources that we can use for more crafting. And so here we are now, at the end of our first mining trip, and we're mining up these last few ores. But in a second here, you're gonna see me open up my backpack, and wow, that is plenty of ores for now. After obtaining hundreds and hundreds of ores from the mining dimension, we need a way to efficiently smelt all of them so we can actually use them for crafting. Obviously, we can use furnaces and even upgrade our furnaces to be faster. But even then, the furnaces can take super long to smelt everything, just like you can see now with a diamond furnace. So, instead of using furnaces, we're going to get into the mechanism mod to craft an energized smelter. The energized smelter can be upgraded to smelt more items at once, but can also be upgraded to smelt items even faster too. The base smelter only has one slot, so we will be upgrading to the basic smelting factory, which will give us 3 slots that we can smelt ores in on one machine. As you can see, the energized smelter is already significantly faster than a regular furnace, and that's without a single speed upgrade installed yet. One more important piece here is that we're going to have to start force loading chunks at our base. Force loading chunks makes it so that those chunks are loaded even when no players are around. This will allow furnaces and other machines to keep working even when I'm away doing other things. All right. So we have a storage system going, a ton of ores are smelting, and so what we really need to do right now is find a solution to the food problem. We keep running out of food and coming really close to starvation. So we're going to start by upgrading the diamond hoe that we have into an all-the-modium hoe with the enchantment Nature's Blessing. Remember that all-the-modium is an unbreakable ingot, so this hoe will never break on us no matter what. Nature's Blessing allows a hoe to act like bone meal. So now we can essentially just farm all of the wheat we want as long as we have the patience for it. We are also going to place down some mega torches to avoid mobs from spawning anywhere near our base. Honestly, I should have done this a little bit sooner because we keep having creepers explode on us, we keep having endermen bully us, and zombies pinching our butts when we don't want them to. So these torches are awesome because they prevent mobs from spawning in a 64 block radius from where they're placed. At least I think it's 64 blocks. They also don't have to produce any actual light for the torch to work, which is why I'm placing them underground. They're kind of ugly, not gonna lie. Now, while I can just sit here for hours and spam the aluminium hoe on a piece of wheat and get thousands of breads, there is a much better way of going about this, which is using the Just Dire Things mod. This is a hidden gem of a mod that does not even have a quest line, so pay attention if you want to farm food just as fast as me. First, we need to get this goo that we can use to convert some regular ores into different types of ores, specifically part of the Just Dire Things mod. I realized that I need some blaze rods to craft the second tier of goo, so I went to the nether, found a blaze spawner, and sat there for a few minutes to get all the blaze rods that I needed. We also need nether warts, so while I was there, I found some nether warts, picked them up, and brought them with me. With these materials, we can craft the next tier of goo. It's tier 2 goo, guys. So all we need now is the materials that are going to be converted. These conversions take just a bit of time. We need 1 set of iron and 1 set of gold converted for now. With all of these new materials from Just Dire Things, we can craft a simple clicker. The final step is to place our all-the-modium hoe that has the Nature's Blessing attachment on it, lower the tick rate from the settings inside of the simple clicker, and now, as you can see, we have all the wheat anyone could ever ask for, fast. To finish off today's episode, we are going to find a stronghold. The end will have a lot of items that we're going to need in the future, so best to get it out of the way soon. While looting the stronghold, we found one of the best items, in my opinion, in the game, night vision goggles. Never will I not be able to see again. We end up finding the end portal pretty quickly and place a waystone so we can come back when we are prepared to fight the end dragon. As a final bonus, we are also adding Fortune 4 to our Allemadium pickaxe using some fortune books we found while exploring. In the next episode, things ramp up fast, so be ready. We are getting hundreds of Allemadium ingots, building a new, way nicer base, catching more shinies, and actually getting more into the Pokemon side of things. Until next time, peace!